Hey, what's up, guys? The oven's hot. I picked out a couple things that I wanted to show when it comes to oil and what fats you use cooking at home and stuff. So I thought I'd point out a couple things that you want to look for. When it comes to searing fish, searing chicken, rubbing oil on something that you're going to hit the grill with, I always use grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a great oil because it's got a high smoke point. It just takes a little more work to burn, so it can handle high heats, high temperatures. It also has no flavor. And then it's also one of those things that if you're trying to stay away from less processed or certain oils that are able to have hot temperatures, you can use this because do some research. These have some really good, some minerals and some great health benefits. And remember, when you are researching or if you are interested in what oils you're using to see if you can to get any health benefits out of them, remember that as you heat these things or you're using these oils to cook, that the properties break down a little bit, so the minerals or the health benefit that you're getting out of it might be lesser than what it shows because the heat's going to break those properties down. Next, I would use olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is a really good olive oil for flavor, but it burns really fast. So you want to be careful that you don't try and use this to sear shrimp or to fry something because it's going to break down, and when those properties break down, you lose any nutritional value. It tastes bad, and then also you might want to research because that's when some carcinogens can come into play with those oils breaking down. Not a doctor, just things to research and look out for. Next, I brought walnut oil, and the purpose of bringing walnut oil, it's one of my favorite oils, but it's an example of if you like flavored oils, this is a really good oil, and it's also, these days you can get any flavored oil that you want. So I brought this one just to show that you might always want to have a flavored oil in your pantry, in your tricks. So if you ever want to have, say you're having a salad and maybe you have walnuts or you're having blue cheese and you want a little walnut flavor, for example, use a little bit of walnut oil and olive oil, and that'll just help stimulate a little more walnut flavor or infuse it through the salad. Then I brought coconut oil. Coconut oil is a big thing these days. People are using it because it's got a pretty good high smoke point. It's not as high as grapeseed oil, but you could use it for pan frying, for searing and stuff like that. And then you'd have to do a little research because there are some great health benefits and nutritional values in coconut oil. One thing that's a big perk when it comes to coconut oil opposed to grapeseed oil is that coconut oil has a lot of different versatilities to it. You can use coconut oil as lards in some baking and whatnot. You can also, since it is solidified, you could also put it in a pan, let it melt, and then turn it into like a searing oil as well. So the most important thing when it comes to, I think, when you're picking up oils and stuff, is it's so easy to get caught up in the trends and have 50 different oils. These are the ones that I like to use at home. Grapeseed oil is my go-to if I'm not using butter. If I'm searing, I always do grapeseed oil, and a lot of times I finish with butter. Grapeseed oil, a really good extra virgin olive oil for flavor, for light, not high temperature cooking things, light sautés, vegetables. Walnut oil, I love walnut oil, but this is just an example of have one or two flavored oils in there. And then of course, coconut oil is great. It's got some nutritional value, but it also is very versatile if you're trying to have something for baking and for different applications in the kitchen. This is my pick. The most important thing is getting that store fresh. Find the ones you like, ask questions, and get them in your pantry, and keep cooking.